Chapter 6 Incentive Programs. Chapter 6.1 Incentive Programs, the official year of 79 through 50. Official year of 79, official year of 81. Public Law 94 and 502 established the official year of 79 Incentive Tips Program. The Title Year 38 U.S. Standard Code Chapter 32 provides guidelines for the program. Public Law 96342 established the official year of 81 No DoD Educational Assistant Test Program. The Title 10 U.S. Standard Code Chapter 107 provides the guidance for each of the program. 62 The official year of 79 Incentive Program. The Kicker Program was designed to attract the quality of young men and women in critical military operational special eligibility and entitlement. The soldier must have the following non-prior service enlistment, high school diploma at the time of accession, entry basic date, formerly basic entry date, date entered and delay entry program must match the tables in the appendix B. The AFTQ score of 50 or above. Enlisted designated MOS specialist. Enlisted designated MEPS, formerly Armed Forces Entering Examination Stations, Tables 6.1 and 6.8, participated in Basic Veteran Affairs Application Program, enlisted in VAP pickers, enlisted with contact. Veteran soldiers may receive an extension of the eligibility period of the physical, mentally disability prevented the initiation, completing of the chosen program. Education disability could not be a result of willful misconduct. Extension may be granted for the length of time disability prevented with the veteran for the initiating and completing of the program. Applications must have the nearest VARO entitlements. The eligible person earn the kicker the participation in the Veteran Education Affairs Program. The kicker money earned is an additional 2-for-1 matching the funds available for the Veteran Educational Program. The table 6168 specify the maximum kicker's amount showing the pre-official year of 81 incentive test skills. Upon completion of requirements, the minimum of 12 consecutive months of the basic VEAP and participation earning the portion of the kickers earning the additional portion of the subsequent month of the active duty contribution of the Veteran Educational Affairs Program. No more money is earned once the maximum amount has been reached. For example, 1,600 after the first 12 months of contribution, $100 per month additional per month beyond the 12 months of the maximum kicker awarded during 3 or 4 year enlistments. The soldier monthly the vocational educational program contribution is 75 and the maximum personal qualification 2/7 the reach of the last 36 months. In the event of the total kicker authorized will be credited if the soldier has been contributed and still the veteran educational program account for the remaining of activity. Soldier must complete the enlistment within contracted 36, which is less forfeiting the kicker. Soldiers forfeit the kicker eligibility if they fail to contribute to the basic vocational education consecutive months during the first enlistment. Monthly contribution, which would later refunded, cannot be used to satisfy the requirements. Failed to obtain the military occupational specialist was enlisted, separating the training discharge program, the expeditious discharge program. Failure stay qualified in the military operational specialist duration. First entitlement headquarters Department of the Department of the Army directed reclassification changes in the military operational specialist normal career progression within jeopardizing the soldier entitlement. Omits the CD Department pamphlet 6121 distribution the duration of the monthly benefits. Participation eligible for the total month entitlement of the VEAP plus kicker divided in the number of the months of the VEAP contribution 36 months, whichever is less. The maximum duration of the benefits as follows: the 36 academic months and students participating in the full-time study, the equivalent of 36 full month academic months of student engaged in less than full-time study. The expiration of the benefits all due entitlement to the veteran education program benefits with a kicker within expires in 10 years after the soldier's last separation for the active duty. Active application for the benefits see paragraph 410. 613, the official year of 81 Department of Educational Assistant testing. The first year test of the educational assistant educational incentives was designed to recruit retention for the geographical areas were created with the direct incentive. The test ran the 1st December 1980 through the 30th of 1981 consisted of the following: test cells, loan repayment. All qualified and entitled enlistees maintaining the eligibility credit criteria contained in the Chapter 3 regarding the geographic may have the state student loan repaid in the Army based on the number of the years of service complied with the incentive additional on any other benefits. Chapter 3 that discusses the detailed loan repayment. Chapter Cell A, the control area, 52% of the country have offered the Veteran Affairs Education Program up to $6,000 in kickers, maximum benefits of $14,100 and for a 4-year enlistment. This was continuing the fiscal year of 79 incentive test. See Table 69. C Cell B, 18% of the country offered the basic Veteran Education Affairs program and up to $12,000 in kickers. The bank's maximum benefit was $20,100 for 3 to 4 year enlistment. See this April 610. C, the 15% of the country offered the tuition assistance of the 12-year period and 300 monthly stipend. Upon re-enlistment, the student shouldn't transfer the family members the choose to receive the cash payment of the 60% accrued benefit pack. As for the 4 years enlisted, the maximum benefit was $15,600 adjusted annually, reflecting the average of the actual cost of attendance of the public institution higher education known as the Mini GI Bill, Section 901 program. See Table 611. In Cell D, the 15% of the country the government paid the soldiers of the EIP contribution $75 per month. The Army added in $150 monthly and paid up to $6,000 in kickers, maximum benefits of $14,100 in 4 years, known as the contributionary or the Section 903 program. See Table 613 or 612. Eligibility, enrollment, entitlement. The soldier had no prior military activity. Enlistment in the active Army October 1980 and 30th September 1981. Had the FTQ score of 50 or above, had a high school diploma at the time of accession, enlisted the specific critical mass. See titles of 609 and 612. Enrolled the VAPC Chapter 4. Enlisted the designated MFC Table 69, 612. Enlisted in Table Test C. Held as part of the enlistment contract. Soldiers earning an entitlement to the participation Veterans Affairs educational program. The cells A and B, the kickers money earned is additional 2 to 1 matching funds available for the veteran education program soldiers in our enlistment. The cell D in the service of the active duty. Table 613, they list the maximum kickers upon completion of the required minimum 12 consecutive months of the Veterans Educational Appropriated Publication. The soldier in the A, B, and D earned a portion of the kicker and earned an additional portion at every subsequent month. No more money was earned once the month was reached. The cost of the mini GI Bill was opting the 60% of the cash of the entitlements, having immediately re-enlisted and qualifying enlistment sub-letter in the unit and commander and soldier chose the cash under the Section 201 number public 96342. The action is irrevocable. The cash is taxable. The sign and the letter with the unit commander, the copy of the re-enlistment documentation, copy of the Department of Defense Form 20571, Educational Assistance Program Statement, Understanding Section 901, Department of Defense Form 20571 was formed using the official years of 79 and through official year of 81 incentive programs. Their form is no longer in the Army inventory. Forward the letter of the commander of the Human Resources to A10, the TAPC PDEEI 200 Stovall Street, Alexander, Virginia 223320473. Transferable mini GI Bill soldier transferability, immediate re-enlisting, qualified re-enlistment with a letter of the Veteran Affairs request. Resource Office of 1409 North Valley Mill Drive, Waco, Texas 76799, which includes the designated individual who received the benefits, a copy of the birth certificate for the person who received the entitlements, a letter of the unit commander verifying the reenlistment. These are the kickers, and these are the kickers for the official years. And that's the appendix. Alright, let's go to the appendix.